What is up, guys? It is your boy MaineMania, and we are back. Welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. It's here. It's finally here, guys. It's finally here. Welcome to my 2022 collection video. I know, it may be about 5 months late, but guess what? Better late than never, right? Better late than never. So let's talk about some of my favorite cards and let's take a quick look at my collection and we'll go from there. Now, we're gonna try to speed run our way into the golds and diamonds since there's a lot more cards there. Now, in the bronze tier, the characters I like to play the most are the Sergeant and the Shirai Ryu. Those are my favorites. No, Monk is not one of my favorites. And no, Monk is not OP. I don't know where that started. I don't know where that meme started, but I hope it dies a horrible death soon. Y'all really want Monk as a diamond? Y'all really want that? I can't mess with y'all. Anyways, Oni, he's also, decent in this tier, but he kind of feels a little clunky to play. So not really my thing. Let's move on to the silvers.
Hey, listen.
In the silvers, my two favorite characters to play are Silver Scorpion and Silver Kenshi. Silver Kenshi, I think, is the best silver card in the game. But, as far as if you want to build a team with great synergy in this tier, you can add Jax to that trio and you'll super buff that Silver Kenshi. I also think the Johnny Cage family is really solid in this tier. They have the best, natural synergy based on these passives. But at the end of the day, if you play like me, you just play who you like. I play who I like and who I enjoy playing and have fun playing. So I'm not worried about who the game tells me I should be playing together. That's never been how I played this game. Let's move on to the golds, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but this is something I'm very proud of. As you guys can see, every character in the game that you have seen thus far is level 60 or level 50. Every character is level 60 or level 50. And out of all of those characters, they all have all of their specials fully maxed out, all of their supports fully maxed out. So something I'm proud of, they're all fully leveled up, all supports maxed out, all tiers of their specials fully maxed out. I like my collection nice and clean, okay? Nice and clean. I want my collection looking junky like Taken's. Anyways, gold characters. Some gold cards are really hard to get. As you can see, there's only one gold card I don't have in the game, and that's Lizard Baraka because he just came out last week. So, we're not spending money on no damn golds. I mean, I don't spend money to buy characters in this game anyways. So we'll get them when we get them. That's just the way the cookie's gonna crumble. Thankfully, I was able to get Combat Cassie and Pyromancer Tanya, who are two of the later golds that came out. I got them through pack openings and through the boss fights in the towers where you can get a random, special gold character or whatever. So thankfully, I got those and didn't have to wait years before I finally see them somewhere else. But at the end of the day, we'll see whenever we get Lizard Baraka. Whenever we get them is whenever we get them. We sure as hell ain't buying them. Classic Noob I think is really good, but at the end of the day, Classic Noob and Classic Jade are really hard to get. I don't really open up the Classic Ninja packs to get them because I have most of the other cards and diamonds in that pack maxed out. And I'm not about to start wasting souls trying to get gold cards. Like, I'm not really... We ain't doing that. All right? We ain't doing that. We open up packs for diamonds, not for golds. Just the way I see it, though. Slasher Jason, same difference. Really hard to get because you pretty much have to wait for the Jason packs to come out for a chance to get him. So we got one copy, and that one copy is gonna have to do for now. I really enjoy some of these gold cards. When I was newer to the game, gold cards that I used to love playing, Stunt Double Johnny is one of them. I really like Stunt Double Johnny's timing, man. I really like his timing and his combos. I really enjoyed playing him. People, for whatever reason, think I'm lying about this to this day, but I tell people all the time, When I originally beat battle mode in this game, I did it with like a level Fusion 1 Noxious Reptile and Thunder God Raiden. Literally just swapping back and forth. The lightning attack, poison, lightning attack, poison, lightning attack, poison. And I just kept it going, man. I just literally kept it going. So that character kind of has a special place in my heart. Obviously not one of the better goals or anything like that, but Noxious Reptile, he helped me put in work when I was new to this game. You know, he is literally my first ever gold card in this game. He just holds a special place. Nonetheless, not really a good gold, but just one of those things, man. Some of these golds are pretty trash. I like playing Demo Sonya. She can be fun. I like High Tech Jackie as well. High Tech Jackie has really smooth combos. A big fan of that. Thunder God Raiden, once again, he was like one of the first 2 to 3 gold cards I had in this game. So, you know, when you started playing this game, some of those golds do have a special place. You guys tell me in the comment section below, who were your first 3 gold cards? Do you remember? Do you remember who your first 3 gold cards were? And did they carry you? Did they carry you through the gold challenges? Did they carry you through battle mode? Talk to me in the comment section below. Who were your first 3 golds? I'm curious. You know what breaks my heart? That classic Sub-Zero is such trash. I love his character design. I love the old school Sub-Zero look. But man, it breaks my heart that he's trash. I was so excited to max him out and X60 him. Then I played him and I was just like, why is he so bad? Anyways, let's keep moving on. Y'all know the deal. Dark Raiden is really good. I like him a lot. He's fun. Classic Scorpion is a beast. You know, definitely a top 3-4 gold card in the game. I think Gunslinger Aaron is actually pretty good too. That special 2 is devastating. Devastating. Co-op Cassie, definitely a better third wheel to combat Johnny and combat Sonya. So if you see Co-op Cassie in the store, guys, spend the souls and buy her and get her to Fusion X60 as quickly as you can. I recommend the same thing for Classic Sonya. I recommend the same thing for Elder God Kenshi. Obviously Combat Cup Johnny, Combat Cup Sonya, Hanzo Hasashi, and Classic Melina. So if you guys are wondering which gold cards I actually recommend buying with souls when you see them in the store, it's those. You know, they can carry some weight. They can do things and they can help you through battles as you build your collection. Some people are gonna be like, no, don't waste your money on that. Just open up packs. You can open up packs and yeah, you may get a diamond. There's a 3% chance you may get a diamond, right? At the end of the day, I think when you're newer to this game, a smarter strategy is to get some really strong cards first so that they can help carry you through tower battles and through Survivor and Faction Wars, which will help you get more strong cards faster. So I definitely recommend getting some top golds to high fusions really fast, because even getting some diamonds at Fusion 0, 1, and 2 are not going to be better than getting some of those golds that I just mentioned to Fusion X as quickly as possible. So a lot of goals are really solid, but the ones that I really feel can carry, you know, and can pull their weight: Hanzo Hasashi, Combat Johnny, Combat Sonya, Co-op Cassie, Classic Melina, Elder God Kenshi, and Classic Sonya. I definitely think those are the top tier ones. I like Cyber Sub-Zero too. I think Cyber Sub is the only Triborg that can stand on his own. And if you're strategic, you can tag him in when enemies have special. So he tags in with that ice shield, hold block, make the enemy waste the special on that ice shield, and then cycle him in and out. So I definitely like him a lot. The Triborgs are really good as well when you play them together, but I think Cyber Sub is the one that stands on its own. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the reason why you guys are here. Y'all really want to see the diamonds. The diamonds are why you're here, so let's take a quick look at them. The only diamonds in the game I do not have are MK11 Fujin and MK11 Sindel. We're not going to talk about why I don't have MK11 Sindel, and we're not going to talk about the stupid Elder Wind Tower, and how I got screwed in it. We're not going to talk about it. Not today. I don't want to relive that heartbreak. Nonetheless, we finally got Classic Rain, feeling solid about that. Now that we have a new diamond to the collection in Classic Rain is the only diamond in the game that does not have all 250 X-rays and 500 battle mode wins. So I will need to start working on that soon. All of my other diamonds do have that. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a really big fan of working on your feats of strength and getting those 8% buffs for your characters. So those are things I consciously work on at all times, and my entire diamond collection has those 2 feats of strength fully maxed out. More than half of my diamond collection also has the feats of strength fully maxed out for 2,000 special 1s and 1,500 special 2s. And once again, more than half of my diamond collection has, almost 80 to 90% of my diamond collection has the feats of strength maxed out for 1,000 knockouts. So constantly working on those. The feats of strength that are really hard to get done, and I honestly give up trying to farm them, is 3,000 combo enders and 750 faction war wins, because at the end of the day, some characters are too low to really enjoy playing in faction wars. So 750 faction war wins can feel a lot. It can feel like over grindy. And 3,000 combo enders, forget about it. That'll happen whenever it happens. Not really something I spend or waste too much time on. But hopefully they'll lower that or change that in the future, because I think that's just tediously grindy at that point. Diamonds, ladies and gents. I'm not a big fan of the Terminators. I'm not a really big fan of them. You know, even with Nightmare Jason, like, honestly, Unstoppable Jason's my favorite Jason in the game. I think he's the one that should have gotten the nod and brought in as a diamond Jason. I know a lot of people think Slasher Jason is better because he has that second resurrection and all those bleeds. But me personally, I like Unstoppable Jason better. Because, you know, at the end of the day, that heal on special 2, you can literally tag him out, and he basically has a second life by the time he tags back in and finished healing. It's just, I think he's a really solid character. Not a big fan of Circle of Shadow Sub-Zero, even though he has a devastating special 2. Fire God Liu Kang. Phenomenal character. I definitely like him a lot. But at the end of the day, I think they made his character a little bit too complicated. You know? All those buffs that he gets for 7 fire stacks, I think they probably should have did 3 or 5. 3 or 5 fire stacks. I just think 7 was unnecessary. Like, most players aren't going to remember what those buffs are for 7 different tiers. You know, I think even 5 would have been much. 3 would have been fine. I think even 5 would have been much. I just think 7 is overkill. 7 different tiers. Like, who's going to really remember what they do? You know, at the end of the day, I just think they overcomplicated his character. But some people are a fan of that type of game design. I'm not. I like things simple. You know, that's just me, though. MK11 Shang Tsung, I love. I think he's a top 10 diamond. And I think people sleep on him heavily. You know, there's definitely, you know, a mentality of some people where they feel like if they don't see a diamond in a tier list, or if certain creators don't say that they're a top diamond, then they must not be a top diamond. But ladies and gentlemen, think for yourself. Form your own opinions. Play the game. Get to know the characters. Look at their strengths and their weaknesses. And think for yourself. Don't just go by a tier list that somebody else makes. Think for yourself. I think Fire God Liu Kang is good, but I think MK11 Shang Tsung is massively underrated. Massively underrated. Injustice 2 Raiden is one of the 2 diamonds I am focused on the most of getting to Fusion X right now. So I think he's phenomenal. I think he's phenomenal in boss fights. I think he's a phenomenal brutality character as well. And I really want to get him tiered higher, but he's really hard to get. Mostly only being available in the Shaolin Heroes pack and the Elite Netherrealm Elder God pack. So slowly but surely, we'll do some work with him and try to get him higher sooner. Revenant Kung Lao, aka Circle of Shadow Kung Lao. I really like playing him. And I really would love to get him to Fusion X as well, He's in my top 5 right now as far as diamonds I want to get to Fusion X. However, I'm not going to be opening packs to get him. If I get him in the Elite NetherRealm Elder God pack, great, but I'm not going to be opening packs specifically for him. The only 2 characters right now I'll be opening packs specifically for are Injustice 2 Raiden and MK11 Jade. The most annoying character in the game. I think she's a monster, but holy shit is she annoying. You guys know. You guys know. Name a more annoying character in the game. I'll wait. Nobody better say Assassin Jade. She can be countered. MK11 Jade is annoying because you can't counter her. There's no counter to her. She's just annoying. She gets what she gets for free. And she builds power really fast. And before you know it, you're getting wiped by her special 2 or snared and then deleted by one of her damn teammates. Y'all know the deal. She is just the worst. But she's very good. Very, very solid diamond. But man, probably the worst to play against. At least my opinion. I've already spent too much time on her. But the point is, she is my top target right now to get to Fusion X. So hopefully we'll get her there soon. As you guys can see, I have a lot of characters at Fusion 9 and 8. And they're on the cusp of getting the Fusion X. No one else I'm really focused on. The only other character I'm focused on getting the Fusion X I haven't had luck with, and that's MK11 Noob. I have not gotten an MK11 Noob in ages. Ages! It's been forever. So, trying to get him to Fusion X, as you can see, he is at Fusion 9 already in the Fusion X territory of my diamond collection. And MK11 Noob is fun to play. Awesome brutality character. Awesome for securing kills, great in boss fights as well. And I can't wait to get him to Fusion X. He's one of my top 3 diamonds that I am waiting or actively trying to get to Fusion X. He's literally the only reason I think I still play Survivor. You know, I'm trying to get that last Fusion, and it's just not happening, boys. Luck has not been on my side. But these are the Fusion X diamonds that we have, and I'm feeling really good about it because in my last collection video, which was my first ever MK Mobile video on my channel. If you guys haven't seen it yet, scroll to the very beginning of my MK Mobile playlist because it is a reverse playlist. Scroll to the very beginning, it's the first ever MK Mobile video I made. But in that video, I didn't even have Strike Force Scorpion, aka Spec Ops Scorpion, at all. Didn't even have him once. Didn't even have him once. And now, we got the homie maxed out. I would probably say he's probably one of the top 4 or 5 characters in this game that I really had to grind to get to Fusion X. The number 1 character that I had to do that with, and it's my favorite character in the game. I know it's going to be a shocker to some of you, but my favorite card in the game is Assassin Katana. She's my favorite character in the game. I love playing her. I have a lot of fun playing her. And contrary to what certain creators love to say, she is not the worst diamond in the game by a long shot. I don't even think she's one of the bottom diamonds in the game. I think she's an average diamond, definitely not a top diamond, but I think she's definitely average. I know some people coined her as one of the worst diamonds in the game, and they listen to creators that say that, but the same creators that called her the worst diamond in the game got obliterated by her in towers. So at the end of the day, maybe that's an eye-opener that they needed to see to realize that she has a lot more value than they give her credit for. But I'm not going to spend more time defending my woman. I'm going to just keep it there and understand, once again, ladies and gentlemen, stop listening to other people. Form your own opinions. All right? Just think for yourself. At the end of the day, you got to really analyze characters and see what they bring to the table, what kind of value they bring, what their passives are, what are the advantages to their character, how they can be used in different types of battles, whether it's faction wars, survivor, towers, you know, how they can be used. You got to look at their utility, man. Those things matter. And what they do for their teammates. Those things matter. So always analyze that. But as far as characters I really grinded for, I really had to grind for Assassin Katana, Ravenous Melina, Strike Force Scorpion, classic Liu Kang, and classic Raiden. You know, those are probably the characters I really had to grind the most for, you know, and thankfully they're all now at Fusion X. So, you know, these are my diamonds, and I think I have a pretty solid diamond collection. We're growing a lot. There's a lot of diamonds that are at Fusion 7, 8, and 9, and they're on their way. You know, once I can get MK11 Jade and Injustice 2 Raiden, you know, I do want to focus on Revenant Kung Lao, but I would also love to get both Reigns to higher fusions as well. It's just a matter of they're really hard to get. I also want to get Fire God up there and MK11 Shang Tsung up there as well. So once again, man, that Make It Rain pack is ridiculously overpriced, and it's kind of hard to get some of those characters to higher fusions without spending money. Like, I don't spend money in this game. You know, every now and then I'll do a Tapjoy offer, but I don't really be spending money. So it's like, it makes some characters almost impossible to get. But at the end of the day, like I said before, I'm pretty happy with my collection. I did name some of my favorite characters in this game. What are some of your favorite characters in this game? What are your favorite diamonds? Who do you love to play? And you know, don't feel ashamed or embarrassed if you like to play certain characters that aren't popular. I have not shied away ever from letting people know Assassin Katana is my favorite character and that I love playing her. And a lot of people don't see her value, and a lot of people listen to people that say she's one of the worst, but that's just how people are, you know, monkey see, monkey do. Never been my style, you know. I've always been the style to, you know, analyze it for myself and make my own decisions, form my own opinions. And I'm a veteran in this game. I've been playing this game for over 4 or 5 years. So I'm a veteran. I understand the game. I understand utility, and I understand other types of value that characters may have outside of just what is written in their description. You know what I mean? You got to understand how to use characters and where they offer value that other characters don't really offer. So one of those things, but you know, right now I'm just focused on getting those diamonds higher. And like I said, I work on my feats of strength. You know, I spend a lot of time farming my feats of strength. I don't, you know, when I grind my way through the towers, you know, when it's not a boss fight, that's what I'm doing, guys. Like, I am literally using characters that need feats of strength done. As you guys can see, you know, I'm always working on my feats of strength. I'm working on my diamonds, but still work on my goals. There's a lot of my feats that are completed for a lot of my characters, and that's just one of those things that I do. You know, I don't just go into battles and waste the time using my best characters or the same team over and over again. I always have teams where I'm farming people's feats of strength. So, you know, something I recommend to people as well, you know, analyze what your feats of strength are and make sure that you guys are working with those characters. I actually build out teams for those things. So for example, if I was to open up the Fatal Sorceress Tower right now, you know, the team I'm working with right now is Black Dragon Kano, who needs 500 Sonya kills, as well as 1,500 special 2s. Ronin Takeda, who needs 2,000 special 1s, 1,500 special 2s, and Strikeforce Cassie, who needs about 150 more special 1s to get her 2,000 special 1s. Always farming these feats of strength. I look at who's on the other team. The other team has a Reptile and a Sonya Blade, so I know that this Kano has to kill that Sonya. And if I really want to work on Reptile, Takeda and Revenant Kung Lao both have to kill reptiles. So I know that I'm going to get Takeda the Reptile kill and Kano the Sonya kill. Takeda. Just the way I play this game. Pay attention to your feats of strength, guys. It makes a difference. So, you know, even though it's only 2% buff to damage, the more you work on these things is the faster you'll get them done. When it comes to specific characters that need to be killed, I only use one character to kill that character until they get their 500. So right now, Kano's getting all the Sonyas. This Cutthroat, aka Black Dragon Kano, he's killing all the Sonyas. When it comes to Reptile, Takeda's gonna kill all the reptiles. When it comes to Chinook, Circle of Shadow Quan Chi's getting all the Chinooks. When it comes to Johnny Cages, Bounty Hunter Aaron Black's getting all the Johnny Cages, etc, etc, etc. I always have a character that I'm trying to get to 500, And every time I see the character that they need to kill, I tag them in and I let them play that round so that they can work on that. Just something that I do and something that's helped me build my collection and, you know, max out my characters and help them reach their full potential. Once again, that's just how I play the game. I can't tell anybody else how to play the game. All I can tell you guys is how I play it. So at the end of the day, you know, this is Mortal Kombat Mobile. It's a never-ending grind. Okay, even when you get a character to X60, you still gotta feat them too. You still gotta work on those 6 feats of strength, whatever they are. It could be 3,000 combo enders. It could be 750 faction war wins. It could be killing a specific character 500 times. You still gotta work on those if you really wanna be able to say you've maxed them out. But thankfully, all of my katanas are fully 100% maxed out with their feats. Some of my favorite characters like, you know, Undead Johnny, you know, Freddy, you know, some of the characters you guys see me play a lot in my boss battles, you know, they're also 100% maxed out for their feats of strength as well as being X60. So feels good when you have your characters maxed, but at the end of the day, y'all know the deal, man. It's a never-ending grind. So as we all keep grinding, y'all know the deal. Show the channel some love. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed taking a look through my collection with me, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. You know, I didn't go through my equipment pieces because that's like a whole nother video in itself. And I don't want this one to be too long. But at the end of the day, you know, equipment is a whole nother story. I think my equipment's pretty good, but once again, as a character that doesn't really buy a lot of stuff, like I didn't buy any packs in this game before, you know, the Black Friday season that just passed. So I'm not one of those people that have tower pieces maxed out as far as, you know, epics and rares maxed out. Thankfully, the recent towers have been having guaranteed rare drops, and that's helped me start maxing out some of the rare pieces in the towers. But to us OG players that used to play the OG towers, we never maxed out those rare pieces, never, because they were never guaranteed. And the drop rates aren't the best. We all know what those drop rates be looking like. So like I said, man, this is my collection. I'm pretty happy with it. There's not too many characters that I'm super excited about maxing out right now. A lot of them are still in their pay to win phase, like Classic Rain, and we're not paying to win. So at the end of the day, y'all, I hope you enjoyed my collection. And I hope you enjoyed this deep dive with me. Like the video to show it some love. Subscribe if you're new. And if you want to show extra love, you guys can do so by hitting the join button or the thanks button. At the end of the day, it's a never-ending grind. We're all here. We're grinding together. Share some of your favorites in each of these classes with me in the comment section below. As always, I look forward to reading your comments, and I will see you guys next time with MaineMania.